class 502. Today is Friday, March 13th, 2020, and today we're going to be doing AHA Grammar, page 104. So pause the video, make sure you take out your books to page 104, and then let's get started, okay? So pause. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start with grammar point. How and how old? Let's learn. How are you? I am fine. How do you go to school? I go to school by bus. And then for doing how in an adjective, we say, how old is he? He is 10 years old. How many pens does she have? She has 12 pens. Okay? Now let's practice, okay? You guys say after me. How is she? She is sad. She is sad. How old are you? I am 11 years old. How do you get there? We get there by bus. How much bread is there? There is a lot of bread. How does he go to America? He goes to America by airplane. How many pets do you have? I have 2 pets. Okay, so redo this if you have to, but we're going to move on to the next page, okay? So the next page, read and circle. So if we look at number 1, how old or how is he? He is fine. So if you look at the answer, you're looking at asking how the person is. So how is he? Okay, he is fine. Let's look at number 2. How much or much how salt is there? There is some salt. Well, we know that how always comes first and then the adjective. So for number 2, circle this one. How much salt is there? Okay? Let's go to number 3. How old or old how are you? I am 10 years old. Again, we know that how comes first and then the adjective. So for number 3, circle this one. How old are you? Okay? Let's go to number 4. How many cats there are or are there? Well, when you ask a question, you're going to say, how many cats are there? Okay? You kind of flip it around and you put the verb first. How many cats are there? So circle this one. There are 3 cats. Okay? For number 5, how do you or you do get there? We get there by trains. So for this one, are we saying how do you get there or how you do get there? Remember, when it's a question, the verb is going to go first. So it's how do you get there? How do you get there? Okay? How do you get there? Now, pause the video to make sure you have all of this right, and then we're going to move on to question B. Okay? So B says, look and write. So number 1, blank, blank, the weather. It is sunny. Well, we always start with how, so how, and then we want to know how something is. So we say, how is the weather? Okay? So number 2, blank blank, she. She is sick. So for number 2, what we're going to say how, because we always start with how is she? She is sick. So number 2, let's write how is she. Okay, I'll write that on the board for you. So erase this. Number 2, how is she? Okay? Let's move on to number 3. Number 3, someone is riding a bike. Blank blank, you get there. I get there by bike. So we always say how at the beginning, and then we want to know how someone does something. How does she get there? So how do you get there? Okay? So number 3, how do you, okay, get there? That's number 3. All right, so we're going to do number 4. Number 4, blank blank milk does he have? Well, this is going to be an adjective and how, right? We want to know how much. So number 4, how much milk does he have? He has some milk. How much milk does he have? How much milk does he have? Okay. Let's go to number 5. Blank blank pencils are there. There are 11 pencils. So again, we want to know the quantity. So we're going to say how, because we always start with how, and then we want a number. So we say how many pencils are there? That's the answer for number 5. How many? When you want to get a number, you say how many. Whoops. Can we see that? I'll change pens because this one's a little dry. How many pencils are there? How many? All right. And the last one. Blank blank is he. He is 150 centimeters tall. Well, for this one, it's an adjective, and we want to know how tall he is. So we're going to say, how tall is he? That's number 6. How tall is he? How tall is he? Okay? So pause the video to make sure you have that. And then we're going to move on to the next page, okay? Pause. Okay, next page. So the next page, look and write. So if you look at number 1, how is she? Number 1, she is angry. So let's do number 2. Number 2, blank blank juice does she have? She has a lot of juice. So we want to know like how much juice she has. So number 2, how much juice does she have? Okay, that's number 2. So I'm going to erase this, make sure you have it. So number 2, how much? That's number 2, how much? Okay. Number 3, blank blank, their hands. They are dirty. So we want to know about their hands, right? So we start with how, and then we want to know how they are. How are their hands? How are? That's number 3. How are? How are their hands? Number 4, blank blank, muffins does she have? She has 6 muffins. So we want to get a number for number 4. So number 4, how many muffins does she have? How many? Okay, whenever we want a number, it's how many. How many muffins does she have? All right, let's go to number 5. Blank, blank, they feel. They feel surprised. Okay, so number 5, we want to know how they are feeling. Okay, but we're not going to use are, we're going to say how do they feel? How do they feel? That's number 5, okay? How do they feel? Okay? Let's go to number 6. Pause if we're going too fast. We're going to go to number 6. Blank, blank, balls are there. There are 2 balls. So we want to get a number. And when we want to get a number, we're going to ask, how many balls are there? So number 6, how many? How many balls are there? That's number 6, okay? So make sure you have all these answers, and then we're going to move on to the next page, okay? So pause if you have to, okay? All right. Now what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to try and do 1 to 6. You have to build the questions where the answers are over here, okay? So the first one, how old are you? I am 10 years old, okay? So you try and make the questions, and then we'll do them together, okay? Okay, so pause. All right, so let's do number 2. Blank, 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 he is tired. So we want to know how someone is doing. So for 2, we're going to say, how is he? Okay, how is he? 2, how is he? Okay, how is he? Let's go to number 3. Blank, 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 blank. She is 160 centimeters tall. We want to know how tall someone is. So we're going to say, how tall is she? Okay, because it's she. How tall is she? All right, how tall is she? Okay, make sure you have that. Let's go to number 4. Number 4, blank, 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 come here. They come here by subway. So they, how do they come here? So 4, how do they come here? See number 5. Number 5, blank, 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 it have. It has 4 legs. So we want to know how many legs something has. So how many legs does it have? That's number 5. How many legs does it have? How many legs does it have? Okay? How many legs does it have? All right, let's go to number 6. Blank, 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 there. There is some cheese. So how, and then an adjective, how much cheese is there? Okay? How much cheese is there? How much cheese is there? So pause the video, because we're going to go to the next one, okay? All right. The next page. How are you? Okay? So let's do it together. Blank, blank, you. I am fine. Well, how are you? I am fine. How are you? Okay, let's go to the next one. Blank, blank. Storybooks do you have? I have no storybooks. I have only comic books. So we want to get a number. How many storybooks do you have? How many storybooks do you have? Okay. Let's do this one. Blank, blank, he. He is sick. How is he? Wonder how someone is doing. So how is he? Okay. And then we'll do this one. Blank, blank, medicine does he take? Ha ha ha. He is drinking some soda. So this one, how much medicine does he take? How much medicine does he take? Okay. If we go to B, read and correct. So do 1 to 4 by yourselves, and then we will do it together, okay? So do 1 to 4, pause. Okay. All right. Number 1. Number 1 is how he is. This one's easy, guys. Number 1, how, we always start with how is he. How, verb, subject, okay? Number 2, how medicine does he take? Well, we always start with how, and then the adjective, how much medicine does he take? Okay? Let's go to number 3. Number 3, are how you. Again, this is easy, guys. The first one, how, verb, are, subject, or pronoun, you. How are you? And the last one, how many storybook do you have? Well, this one's actually all correct except for one part. How many story books do you have? Okay, the S, because we want to know how many, if there's more than one. So how many storybooks do you have? Okay, so that is unit 23, but we're also going to do unit 24, which is in another video. So I will put the link in the description for you to do the other video, unit 24. So I'll see you guys there. That's all we got to do for today. So unit 23 and 24, I'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye.